Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're in House Flipper and I thought it might be nice to go back to the perfect house for vacations because we did the new job on this one recently, but we haven't been back to see if we can have a bit of fun and play around with it for ourselves. So what I thought we could do is maybe take a look at this and see, because they seem to have changed the layout for it as the house that you can buy, so I thought it might be nice to take a look at that one. And as we're heading into autumn, it's kind of the last gasp of summer in many places, so the perfect house for vacation seems like it might be the one to do right at the end of summer, beginning of autumn. So let's take a look at this one, shall we? So I'll take a screenshot of that just in case I forget to take one while we're playing around with the house. So it's just meant to be a bit of fun, this. Let's see what we can do. It's quite a small house, but even so it's got a decent size for like a little bungalow holiday home, but it's not huge. I think we've done most of the houses now, so I think there's only a few left that we haven't done. We haven't done the windmill, and the houses where you've got the blank slate where you can build in, the only one we've done is the idyll, so we could do those, but I'm always a little bit like not quite sure where we start with a big blank plot, because the with the idyll we found that we're quite limited on what we could build, and I don't want to spend a lot of time building houses that are very boring. So, and of course they've announced that the House Flipper 2 is going to come out on the 14th of December, so I've promptly stuck it on my wish list for Christmas. Hoping someone will get it for me, and then we can start videos after Christmas. If I don't get it for a present, then I will buy it for myself as a little treat for Christmas. And then we'll have to play around with it. But I'm so fond of House Flipper 1 because everything works so simply and easily, and I think House Flipper 2 is going to be a bit more complicated, so it might be a bit less relaxing than this game. So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also a little bit worried that it might not be quite as relaxing as this one. So I'm a bit torn about how I feel about it. And I don't know whether they're going to continue making expansions for this version of the game, or whether it's just going to go, all their efforts are probably going to go into House Flipper 2, because I think they're a very small studio, so I don't know that they'll be able to keep working on both of the games. I'm sure that they're making House Flipper 2 because they feel like they've made a lot of progress in their discovery as game developers, and House Flipper 2 is possibly what they were hoping House Flipper 1 would be like, but they didn't have the technology or the ability or team power or whatever to do it. So I am looking forward to it. It'll be very interesting, and we'll definitely dive in and take a look at that straight after Christmas. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling about that. Are you it's always a bit of a concern when it's a favourite game, when there's a 2 coming out, because you never know whether it's going to be as good. You always hope it's going to be better, but you're always concerned that it might not be as good, aren't you? So there's always that little bit of, oh no, please don't, we love it. And you only feel like that when it's a game that you're really invested in. So it's been a brilliant game, and all praise to the developers for this game. It's been great fun. And don't get me wrong, there are problems with the game. There are problems with most games, but it's been an absolutely dream game for me, so thank you very much, developers. And I hope you have much success with House Flipper 2, and I hope it's better than this one and has more acclaim. So, where the overgrown grasses is very odd, just that little tiny bit there right at the very back of there. Right, so let's see, we're going to cut all the grass, and then we're going to think, whoa, what happened there? That was very strange. I kind of swerved and hit a wall while I thought I was going in a straight line. That was odd. Okay, let's finish the grass. Come on, go down, thank you. I think maybe the game didn't quite keep up with my position and just kind of swerved off there. yeah, so there's, shall we have a little go with the garden here and do a little bit of fancying up of the garden? I think we might want a little bit of a patio area here near the pool to put some chairs and things on. Maybe a few garden shrubs, little bed of flowers maybe. Not too much because it's a holiday home, so it needs to be fairly easy upkeep. Though it's probably a very expensive house, so they've probably got a gardener to pop in once a week or something, but since it's just a holiday home, you don't want too much faff with the garden. You want it to be very functional and very useful for a holiday, don't you? Since you've got these great views of the ocean, you're probably going to want a little barbecue area. Definitely want lounging area and sunbed area with the pool. I think this is the bigger section of the garden over here though, isn't it? So if we go to hands, there's a few, where are we? Let's clean up the patio. Oh look, there's a barbecue. Oh right, can't use the hose pipe here. So we've got a little bit of like patio area here. Like, okay, that's not going to sweep. Oh, look, somebody's been painting. Yeah, okay. Oh, now the hose is working. Interesting how the hose is working in some areas of the patio, but not all. Right, so it's got most of the... they're going to be cleanable from the inside, aren't they? Right. What are we doing on there? Let's give that a quick spray. Oh look, we've got cloth blinds to keep some of the sun off. Okay. Right, so what's this then? Was this going to be a... No, you don't want a... So... Oh, broken glass, okay. Do we get rid of the pot? Let's get rid of the pot. We probably want to put a plant there. Don't want an ashtray, that's just horrible. Smoking. Bad for you. Oh no! Oh dear! That's not good, is it? That looks like somebody set fire to it. You definitely don't want a barbecue on the patio. A barbecue, fine, but on the patio, I don't think so. I think we need to move that somewhere else if it's usable, yeah. I think we're going to want it somewhere else in the garden. I'm just going to put it there for now, so that we can finish cleaning up this mess. Make sure everything's clean there. Right. I think most of the dirt is actually inside now. Right, so let's see, anything else to clean outside? I think these plants look a little odd. Let's, can we just sell these? They're just kind of like grouped in a weird pattern, aren't they? See, these are just along the front of the house there. I was going to say they were hostas, but they're not hostas, are they? What are they? They're almost like little bell flowers there. I'm not sure what they are. Maybe we'll add a few more flowers to that. Maybe we add a few more bushes and shrubs to the edges here. It's just a little bit of decoration right in front of the pillars. I don't object to that. Pool's clean, yes. There's a few little flowers just randomly here. We'll get rid of those. So that's got the view of the ocean over here. And the view of the canal and the view of the... I think maybe we do the sun lounging section over here and like the barbecue section over there. Because this is closer to the ocean side if you want to look at that view. I think that's the majority of the things to clean up, isn't it? Right, so let's have a look. We want... let's think. So if we want to go into garden, we're going to want surfaces. It's like a very pale sort of beigey sandstone-y colour, isn't it? So we want slabs. Do we just want plain or should we go for a pattern? Don't really want asphalt. It's a bit not all concrete. They're just not good for posh. Not good for a posh house, are they? Yeah, there's nothing that's going to match the surround of the. Could go for the like crazy patchworky. Have they got a big? Do we not have a big one? So I was just looking at this one and thinking that might be quite nice, but I don't think there's a big version of the slab, is there? Oh, there is. There it is. Would that be? Green. I'm going for the pale colour. I'm going to go for the grey. It's yellow too yellow. The beige is a bit beige. The white. The grey. It's not in multiple colours. Is that what they're saying? Let's have a look. How dark is that? How does that look? See, the edge is more the colour, and then that's not quite the same, is it? I think we do it. And do we leave the edge invisible? Is there a non-edged version? Is there a non-edged version of it? Probably not. So there are some with no edges, but it's like only a 50 centimetre one. Not sure. Maybe we go for decking instead then. Oh no, they've not got the range of colours. See, this is what I'm saying. There are some drawbacks to this game. There are some things that I wish it had that it doesn't have, and there are colour options and things. Like, I'm sure there's a limit to the game because of the game engine, but I think we might go for this one. Though I think light grey might not be a good colour. Oh, wait. Oh, right, well that's not going to show through the grass, so that's no good, is it? That's no good! Oh no! I'm struggling to find a paving slab. I think we're going to go back to the one I picked originally, aren't we? We're going to maybe keep the edges. I wanted something just a little bit more upmarket because it's an expensive house, you see. So I like the beige edging, and I like beige, but it seems a little bit pale. How pale is it? Oh, that's not going to show through the grass either. What the heck is going on here? I just cut the grass, but it won't. Okay, this is not looking good at all. Look, I just cut the grass. Let's go try it the other side of the pool, see if we can put paper slabs down there. Well, because of the pool, something weird's happened with the grass, I don't know. You can normally put paper slabs down and they don't get hidden by the grass. Right, is that all the little flowers? Yeah. See, just a few stray flowers here and there. Right, so let's try the slab again. Oh, that's really weird, isn't it? If I put it up to the... Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna put... Oh, now it's working. Okay, that's weird. I'm finding that very weird. What we'll do is we'll put a couple of slabs, like that, for the patio. And we will use the grill thing. We'll put it... Actually, should I put it up against the... Actually, it might be better to put it up against the wall. Because it's going to look strange, isn't it? Right up against the little balcony thing, and it'll kind of like fall over the edge. So. Yeah, let's put them together like that to make it look like one piece. Right, let's turn this round and pop that there. There we go. And I think what we might do is buy a couple more and just make it a little bit bigger for whoever's actually doing the cooking and stuff, can be standing there on a... yeah. Then what I think we'll do... should I... oh, so it is going to work. Okay, weird. I don't understand why it didn't work originally. Very strange, hey? I'm kind of assuming it's not going to be people who are out. You know what? I think we'll put all the deck stuff and everything all in one place. Now we can actually make the patio thing work. I think we'll make a section all along this side of the pool. Let's see if it'll fit properly. Oops, wait, that one didn't go quite right. Position wise, there we go. Now the question is whether it's going to be the right length for the pool when we get to the end here. There was like a half width size, I think. Yeah. So we'll put, what, 2-3 widths of the slabbing. Oh, no, that wasn't right. I could see it wasn't right when just as I pressed it I knew it wasn't going to go in the right position, but it was too late to reposition it because I was like, oh no, I've already pressed it and I know that's not right. You have to get it just right so that the pattern is... oh. No, that's not in the right place. We're going to have to move it all. It's a bit persnickety. And I'm going to be persnickety enough to want it all to match as well. I've gone to this much trouble, you are going to work. Come on. That's why it's so important to get it right in the first place, isn't it? But my angle was just at a slightly different angle and I didn't notice that that one wasn't in the right position. Right, let's go back and buy some more. It just takes time to make sure everything is just right. And there comes a point when you just have to let go of any of the imperfections and say, that's enough for now. I'm hoping we can complete the garden in today's episode. I think I do want one more row. Though we might put some like picnic bench tables on the grass as well. But I think this patio area will have some lounges and things. Oop. And then you have the overflow picnic tables for messy food and kids playing and if you've got extra people around. How are we doing? We're doing okay, I think. Kitty here. There we go. Yep. Right, let's have a look for that half slab, shall we? And see if we can match up quite well to the end of the pool. It might not be perfect, but let's give it a go. So we went for yellow and beige. Did we? Or did we go for... no, we went for yellow and beige. That's right. That's right. That's the colours we went for. How's that? It's a little bit too long. But it's That's not too bad. Right, there we go. So we want some benches, sun loungers, picnic baskets, picnic benches, and furniture. That's the one. Benches. So these are benches, not picnic benches. Okay. Armchairs, benches, chairs, hammocks, circus structures, sun chairs. So sun lounges is the one I was thinking of for by the side of the pool. Now the question is, do we want to go for like the all wood with a throw, or for the ones with the pillows? Depends on your personal preference, I think, for what you... I quite like that one actually. I also quite like these. What colours? It comes in yellow. I don't really want gold, do I? Maybe too much green. That might be quite good actually. What does that look like? I don't think we'd ever use this one. Looks a bit like a traditional deck chair, doesn't it? I think we might want to put one of these with a little gap. A little bit like that there. A couple more. And a little gap. And a couple more with a little gap. So I'll just go a little bit back. They don't need to be perfect, but they want to be roughly in line. And then there is a little table that will, where's the little table? It's a little narrow table that will go between there. That's the one, isn't it? So we're going to want light, gold, cream, yeah. And then we're going to want what's the yellowest? That one maybe? Just between, so you can put a drink or a book or some cream or something down while you're there. And then you go in your pool and you have a bit of fun, and then later on you decide to have a picnic, and then we've got some benches, picnic benches. So which of these are they under tables? Picnic benches? Yes, they're under tables, there we go. So which wood did we say? Did we say the beech was the most yellowy, or did we say the pine was the most yellowy? The light nook's actually quite nice. Right, so what we'll do is we'll have a couple of the picnic benches here as well, I think, so that you've got somewhere extra to sit away from like your sun lounges and your pool, and you've got extra seating if you have friends over and stuff. Kinda like that idea. And then I was thinking we could maybe have a little bit more plant life. I always think, oh, do you know what, oh no, that's the dangly one. There's a small version of that, a bushy one, isn't there, that comes up? I think it's this one. Do they have like a, oh, they don't have like a yellow. They have bright colours and pale colours. Let's go for white. I was thinking that what we could do with this, do you remember those flowers along the front of the house? That they're a little bit widely spaced out. I thought we could add a little bit of something extra. So if we like add these between like that, that's better. I think we want something with a little bit more height between the gaps. So what? So this would be quite artistic. You had like the bonsai tree type plan. But we're looking for something a little bit more easy to keep, but not too big and difficult. How big is the hydrangea? I think it might be it's too big for that, isn't it? Could maybe put one of those there though, just so there's a little bit more flowery stuff in the garden. See, the hosta's quite nice as a little green plant, but it's too small for the... Let's have a look at flower bed, just as a flower bed, see if it gives us a better idea. The columbine maybe? I want to go with white rather than... Yeah, because it's just a little bit more height, isn't it? So if we put that in the gap... So I don't want to overcomplicate the garden, but I do think it would be nice to have just a little bit of something. So see, we've had a plant there. Oh, I don't like these. Oh, I missed those. I want those out. The rest of it was just landscaped grasses and a few little shrubs. It's probably quite good. I could add extra shrubbery or little trees or something to kind of block off the view of the other house a little bit. Maybe we could do that. Need or leaf plants. Does that include trees? Plants. Texture grass, edible plants, flower beds, leaf plants, needle plants. Ah, weeping willow, Japanese maple. Oh, Japanese maple. There's a yellow, isn't there? That could be quite nice. It's not very tall though. It's not really going to block off the view of the other house, is it? I do think it's very pretty though. But then I've always thought you don't really want big trees in your garden, because if the tree grows too big it then can undermine your foundations and then create a lot of problems. So big trees are always a very big problem in gardening, especially if the garden's quite close to the house, because the roots of a tree are the same distance underground as the entire height of the tree. So see how tall that tree is? The roots of that could even be encroaching on this house. So dangerous, see? Small Japanese maple. Yeah, let's have one of those. Let's put that the other side of the... like that. Yeah, it's going to be very difficult to mask the view from it to the other house because it's a very tall house. But just like a little bit more greenery in. So maybe just a few shrubs to kind of break up the wall a bit. Don't really want the completely ground covery one, so do we? So maybe we do the irregular tree and just make it a slightly flowery one. And go further down. Let's put that here, shall we? So you can see that from the pool. Just wanted a little bit of colour and variation, you see. Break up the walls and stuff. It's a holiday home, we want it to be pretty, so... Or should I say anyone who can afford a holiday home would like it to be pretty. Yeah, it's quite nice actually. So maybe, I've already got a quite big tree there. I was going to say maybe one more tree. Maybe we'll put something like the oleander or something in, or something like that. Oh, wait, what's this? What does that look like? Let's put this one in. It's quite pretty. And it's kind of fall colours, so we're coming into autumn, fall season, so... What does that look? Yeah, that's a very pretty like autumn tree, isn't it? Yeah, so there you go, we've got a little bit of bushwork and outdoor space. And having a lot of fun. if we take a screenshot of that one. Let's get rid of the we can indeed keep that. And these, I think, that's okay. So where are the doors? The door... Is that a window? It's a window. There's a door. Right, so the door is there. So we could put like a chair here. So we've already got that round. Is it that round metal table? No, it's little metal wooden one with wicker chairs. Little metal legs with a wooden top. I'm not seeing that table. I don't see that table. Isn't that interesting? Closest, I think, is possibly this one. That's more an umbrella table. It's not this one, is it? I don't think it's this. Is it one? Oh, maybe it's that one. Maybe it's this one. Is it this one? That's quite big. No, that's not it, is it? That's too big. No, definitely not. I don't see the table that they've got there. In the furniture. Okay, that's interesting. Chairs. So I had like a wicker on the other side. And again, I'm not seeing the chair. Okay, so if you sell those pieces of furniture, it looks like you can't buy anything similar in replacement for it. So that's interesting. Okay, what shall we... Quite like these actually. I've always kind of quite like these. We wouldn't... I like pale beigey is quite nice, isn't it? Really beige. Ooh, that's it. Beige is not terribly nice, is it actually? Yeah, I'm not liking the beige. Let's do the white. Okay, and we will put... one here. One here, I think. There you go. A bit more space to the outdoor area. And then you've got access to the yard throughout. Yeah, we've not done a ton of work to the garden, but I think that that's probably enough to set the house up to be used as a holiday home. So, in the next episode, we will come and take a look at the outside, at the inside of the house, because we've just done the outside in this episode. In the next one, we'll start on the interior of the house. Oh, cleaning windows is going to be difficult. It's a big job. There's a lot of windows. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy game!